Namaskar, this is Shriyanka and you're watching Mobile News 24/7. Let's have a look on the top stories of the day. The Ministry of Finance informed that health sector has granted Rs 461.7673 crore for rural and urban local bodies of Odisha as per the recommendations of the 15th Finance Commission. The Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance, has released an amount of Rs 8,453.92 crore as health sector grant for rural and urban local bodies of 19 states. Devotees will not be allowed inside Puri Shri Mandir to have darshan of the deities for the next 2 days. Temple will be remain shut for devotees on Sunday as usual for sanitation drive. Temple will remain closed for devotees on Sunday as usual for sanitization drive and the next day for Boda Ekadashi. General darshan at the shrine will also be restricted on Kartik Purnima, which falls on November 19. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik launched the distribution of Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana Smart Health Card in Bargarh district. CM also inaugurated and laid the foundation stones of various developmental projects worth over Rs 300 crore. A latest study by the Indian Council of Medical Research revealed that Cuttack reports the maximum instances of brain stroke cases among cities in India. As per the study, which was conducted for nearly 2 years, around 187 people in every 1 lakh population suffered from this brain stroke in Cuttack, while in Assam's Kachar district, registered 96 people per 1 lakh population. Falling prey to hypertension and tobacco consumption are found to be the highest risk factor for the brain stroke in Cuttack district. An Indian Army colonel, his wife, son and 3 soldiers were killed in an ambush by militants in Manipur on November 13. The incident took place at around 10 am in Churachandpur district of the Hill state located close to the Myanmar border. The militants had targeted a convoy of the Assam Rifles. At least 8 Maoists were gunned during an ongoing encounter in Kotkul Gyarapatti forest. However, the number of Maoists neutralized in the encounter will be confirmed after the gun battle ends. The security personnel was conducting a search operation when the Red Rebels opened fire on them. The Supreme Court on November 13 suggested a 2-day lockdown to tackle the worsening air quality in Delhi that remains severe and lashed out at the administration for lack of pollution control mechanism. Notably, Delhi recorded its worst air pollution level this season as the city's overall air quality index shot up to 499, a notch shy of the 500 mark in the severe category according to Ministry of Earth Sciences Air Quality Monitor. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met US congressional delegation led by Senator John Cornyn, where the excellent management of COVID situation in India was praised. Prime Minister appreciated the consistent support and constructive role of the US Congress in deepening the India-US comprehensive global strategic partnership, which is anchored in shared democratic values. With mystery deepening in Mahaling College ownership, BJD spokesperson Sasmit Patra claimed that Congress leader Bhakta Das' son Kranti Das was the founding member of Mahaling College. The political mud-dragging continued as Patra also attacked on opposition parties to be each other allies. Commissionerate Police has taken 5 accused members of self-styled Koi Bhai Nahi group, also known as the Rakta Charitra gang, on a 2-day remand. They have been brought from Jharpada jail in Bhubaneswar amid tight security, and cops are investigating to ascertain the link regarding the deal of guns. In a recent development in OKAK CEO WhatsApp hacking case, it is suspected that a Nigerian cyber fraud gang is behind the whole facet, informed ADG Crime Branch Sanjeev Panda. The crime branch officials had a conversation with cyber criminals and they suspect from their dialect that they belong to Nigeria. A low-pressure area has formed over South Andaman Sea and adjoining Thailand coast, leading to a cyclonic circulation over the Gulf of Thailand. Under its influence, a low-pressure area is likely to be formed today, which will concentrate into a depression over Southeast Bay of Bengal on November 15, following which several parts of South Odisha will witness heavy rain after November 17. Odisha has won the online Popular City of the 5th Guangzhou Award for Urban Innovation 2021. The Popular City Award was for 115 urban local bodies of Odisha and Medal of Honor for 2 initiatives, Urban Wage Employment Initiative Mukta Scheme and Fecal Sludge and Septage Management. Professor Bimal Patel, Vice Chancellor of the Rashtriya Raksha University and member of the National Security Advisory Board of India, has been elected to the International Law Commission for a 5-year term starting January 1, 2023. Patel garnered 163 votes in the UN General Assembly out of 192 members present and voting, topping the Asia-Pacific group that included candidates from China, South Korea and Japan. India registered 11,850 fresh COVID-19 infections and 555 deaths in the last 24 hours. At the same time, Odisha reported 2 fatalities and 247 new cases of COVID-19. The Madhya Pradesh government has decided to exempt vehicles travelling to Bhopal to attend the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas Tribal Convention to be addressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on November 15 from paying the toll. Buses ferrying tribals to the rally to be held at Chambori Maidan will also have mechanics on board to ensure quick repair in the event of buses developing a snag during the journey. In a shocking news coming from the world of cricket, it is being reported that a sexual harassment complaint has been submitted against cricketers Hardik Pandya, Munaf Patel and BCCI Vice President Rajiv Shukla. A woman who has been identified as the wife of a former close aide of Dawood Ibrahim has accused them of consuming hard drugs and performing unnatural sexual acts while assaulting her. Paralympics gold medalist from Odisha Pramod Bhagat received the Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award from President Ramnath Kovind at Rashtrapati Bhavan today. Pramod Bhagat won the first ever gold medal in badminton for India in the Paralympic Games. To stay updated, keep watching Mobile News 24/7.